Hey, what's up and hello, it's Kim here and welcome to Japan. For this vlog, I'm going to do a 3-part series. We are starting off in Osaka for a few days and then we are going to stay in Kyoto and then we are ending off in Tokyo, which I'm super excited about. We are starting off our first leg of this trip in Osaka and we're going to go explore today, just get settled in. Obviously, we had a very long flight getting here. It was about 14 hours from Houston to Tokyo direct, and then we did a flight from Tokyo to Osaka, which was about an hour and a half, so it wasn't too bad. And now we're here, and it's very cold. We are in the middle of December. It's almost Christmas, and I'm super excited to start exploring. Welcome to Osaka, Japan. Day 1, we started off at the famous Kuromon Ichiba market, and my biggest tip here is to make sure you bring plenty of cash because all of the vendors mostly take cash here, and there's so many things to try. You're gonna want to try all of the local foods there. Then we ventured off to Tsutenkaku Tower. Now this tower we bought tickets the day of, so you honestly don't have to book it too far in advance, and this had a great view of the city of Osaka, about 100 meters high, so wasn't too high of a lookout point, but definitely worth it. And then we just ventured off and checked out the Shinsekai area, got some great ramen, and enjoyed the day just checking out the rest of Osaka. We found a couple of shrines and temples. Most of them are free to enter, so you can just walk around and check them out at your leisure, which is so nice and just easy to go about the day. Then towards the evening, it was getting pretty dark out, and we checked out Dotonbori, which is a very popular spot kind of in the middle of Osaka. It's basically like their downtown area, I would say, and there are tons of people out walking around. Good morning, guys. It's a new day. We are going on a day trip today to Nara, which is a small city about an hour and a half away from Osaka, where we are now, and it's a fully planned day trip. We used Klook, which is an app very similar to Get Your Guide, which I've mentioned in other vlogs, and so it's a guided tour. They're taking us to a temple and some kind of show, and I think there's like a shopping area and a market, so it should be really good because once again they plan all the transportation, tickets, and the whole itinerary for you. So it is about 7 a.m. We are meeting with our tour group and let's do it. Day 2, we did a day trip to the city of Nara, which is about an hour outside of town. And with Klook, our transportation was included. As I mentioned before, they planned the entire day trip for you, and it was $97 for 2 people. All right, we are at our first stop for our day tour, and that is the Wakayama Castle, I believe is what it's called. We're here at the entrance and we're about to go check it out. There's a castle up here, there's a garden, there's some old bridges and some cool like castle gates that we're gonna see, so let's do it. Here we are at the Wakayama Castle. This was such a beautiful spot to start off the day trip. The castle entrance fee was not included in our Klook ticket that we paid for, so just an FYI that you will have to pay the entrance fee when you arrive. I believe it was less than $5 US if I remember correctly, so it was not too bad at all. Mostly it's just to keep up with the grounds and all of the artifacts that they have there, so it was so neat to check out all the history that they had here at the Wakayama Castle. Then we drove to the Kuroshio Market, and this was a huge fish market right off the water, and they had tons of vendors with sushi and just live fish and all types of food that you could try. They were very helpful and were able to explain things for you and be very interactive, which was very nice considering we were very unfamiliar with a lot of the foods that they had to offer there. And then the best part about being at this market is that they have a show throughout the week where they cut open a fish and tell you all about what you're eating and how they get it and all of that fun stuff. So if you are a big sushi fan, then this is for you. Then we finally ended up in the city of Nara after the 2 pit stops before this, and we were able to see all of the deer that are around the grounds. They love to eat the biscuits, so if you buy biscuits from the local vendors there, the deers will definitely start to follow you, and it is pretty funny to watch people kind of get scared, and some of them really love it. But anyways, they have a huge temple here that you can go into. I believe the entrance fee was also pretty cheap, somewhere around $3 to $5. So again, not bad. And here, this is a pole that apparently if you can climb through the hole at the bottom, you will reach enlightenment. So that's super fun if you wanted to try it out. But yeah, this was such a beautiful temple. It was massive, and we spent quite a bit of time here just checking it out and enjoying the views. Now, it was getting a little darker. This was towards the end of the day from our tour. So we're filling up on water. Best part is there's free water everywhere, so definitely bring some reusable water bottles. We love to travel with those. And we wanted to make it up to the top of the town of Nara. There is a lookout point called Nigatsu-do, which is a hall with incredible views over the entire city of Nara. So I would definitely recommend to make it up there towards the end of the day because it is the perfect spot to watch the sunset. The sun is setting right now, so it's really pretty. And now we're just trying to make our way back so our group doesn't leave us, but it's so pretty here. Look at all this. And there are magical reindeer everywhere. Let me see if I can find one. Oh, there goes one. They're very friendly if you give them biscuits. Oh, here's one. Hi. All right, let's go. That was basically the end of our day trip to Nara, and now we are going into day 3 in Osaka. We started off day 3 at Osaka Castle. Hey guys, it's a new day. We are here at the Osaka Castle, and the weather has definitely warmed up, so I'm very excited about that. We are taking it easy today, don't have much planned besides exploring here, and then probably doing some shopping a little later, which I'm excited about. But yeah, we're gonna go check it out. This is one of the big main attractions in Osaka, so let's do it. Here we are at the top of Osaka Castle. At this point, we had already made it through a few of the floors in the museum and checked out some of the exhibits that they had below. One of the cool things here is you can dress up like an ancient warrior, and I believe it was only a couple of dollars or a donation fee, but something fun to do that we hadn't seen before. My biggest tip for Osaka Castle is 1, get there early, and 2, buy your tickets ahead of time. We use the Klook app because the lines are incredibly long and it'll save you a lot of time. Plus, it's a little bit cheaper at $9 for 2 people. Just finished touring the Osaka Castle and it was so beautiful. Really big, nice museum, and there's actually, I think it was on the 2nd level, you can try on a samurai like traditional outfit, so like the helmet and all of that stuff, which is pretty cool. It was a really big area. We just left the grounds and now we are walking to the subway to head on to Dotonbori, I believe. There's a lot of more high-end designer shops there, so I am definitely looking forward to being in some nice warm stores and looking at some pretty bags for the rest of the day. And then later tonight, probably just dinner and, you know, check out the scene. But here we are. There's a lot of runners here right outside of the castle. This area is beautiful. I am dying to run around here. That would be so awesome, but unfortunately did not bring my running shoes, so I'm just gonna keep walking like a tourist. We spent a good part of the afternoon shopping around. I love checking out all of the different designer stores whenever we're traveling because 1, they always have different collections that you wouldn't see in other cities, and 2, they are a slightly bit cheaper because of the tax discounts that you receive, so that is always a plus. And just be sure to have your passport with you because you will not get the discount if you do not have it while you are out shopping, so that is a huge tip to remember. But we also stopped for lunch at some point and Actually, we had been to that restaurant that you just saw 2 times already because the gyoza there was so delicious. But anyways, now we are over at Osaka Station, and there is a lot to do here. We are rushing to get to the Umeda Sky Building. Apparently, it's like the best time to go once the sun is setting because you can see all the lights and better view of the city. So yeah, let's check it out. We ended our long day in Osaka at the Umeda Sky Building. This is a huge popular tourist attraction, and I would definitely recommend buying your tickets at least 1 day in advance, if not 2. Again, we used the Klook app to buy our tickets, and they were about $21 for 2 people, so pretty good deal. Considering all that they have to offer here. There is a light show outside. Now, we were there during Christmas, so of course there were really cool Christmas trees out there, and there were also some carolers and like a band down there, and some vendors offering lots of different food. So again, always good to have cash on you whenever we are at these tourist sites. This is at the top of Umeda Sky Building. It has an incredible view of the entire city of Osaka. I would definitely recommend going at night because they have all these really cool lights all around. There is a glow-in-the-dark kind of light floor, and you can just see the city so much better when all of the building lights are on and bright, and everyone's just out and about enjoying the beautiful city of Osaka. Here we are at day 4, our final day in Osaka, and we started the day off at the Namba Yasaka Jinja, which is a huge lion's head shrine in the city, and I want to say it's about 60 meters high. It seems very huge in person and just a fun area to take pictures and check out all of the cultural aspects of it. Definitely get there early because it tends to get crowded when all of the crowds come in a little bit later in the morning. Then we ended off the day in Dotonbori once again. I just wanted to soak up this area again because it's very fun and lively, and there are tons of tourists all around just taking pictures and videos and enjoying the views here. We ended the day at the Nagai Botanical Gardens. We booked this on Klook, and it was about $25 for 2 adults, so entrance fee was not too bad. I'm not sure if this is a year-round exhibit that they have, but I would definitely check out the link that I have in the description just to be sure that it's available. Either way, I believe teamLAB, the creators of this event, have ongoing events throughout the year that have different themes, so you could check out a different version of what we saw. But that wraps up our Osaka vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed and it was helpful. Be sure to like and subscribe and drop a comment below if you have any questions. I'll see y'all on the next one.